So our next comedian, our last comedian was Samar Green, but our next comedian is Mr. Samar Talks. Samar Talks, everybody. Samar Talks. Oh, Samar. If I could count the stupid things I do for you, or just for
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? Woo. That was trippy because I just thought he said my name wrong when he said Shamar. I was like, wait, me? Or I was like, okay, good. I don't know who else grew up with like in school whenever they said your name they hesitated because it was kind of difficult. So at least one person. My middle name is Jyoti. It's spelled J-Y-O-T-I, and it's one of those annoying foreign names that's not pronounced the way it's spelled. So sorry to everybody who had to try. But they used to attach it to my first name. So in every class, it would be like Brian, President, Chelsea, President, and they'd be like, oh, this is a tough one. And I just intrinsically knew it was mine. So I just took my hand out and be like, all right, yeah, Samar Jyoti. And they're like, oh, thank you so much. Woo! That was a rough one. I didn't want to come across like I was, insensitive to ethnic people. And I was like, don't worry. Our name is pretty insensitive to you because it's not spelled properly. It should just be no Y. I don't know why the fuck they did that. I swear it's like some passive aggressive bullshit that my ancestors pulled. Where they were like, okay, when we migrate to America, we will add random letters that don't make sense to the names. That way, we can get back at the British for conquering us. Bloody British conquering everything. We are going to stick Y's where they do not belong. What's funny about Indian people is we're not great at sticking things where they don't belong. We're not a cool culture. That was like a quasi-rape, quasi-cool at sex, quasi-cool at anything reference. I kind of had to bring it back because you guys are like, what the fuck is he talking about? We're not a cool people. It sucks. Being Indian is like, I don't know. Like I've never heard anyone go, oh, you're Indian? You guys are so fucking cool. Wow. The way you guys' cars bounce when you drive. The way you answer the phone when you have IT help desk problems, it's not a thing. Like it sucks to be Indian because it's not. There's no associated coolness with it. And I guess I'm not being entirely fair. I know there's other cultures that are like that too. But for us, it's particularly bad because every Indian person in their head thinks they're the coolest people in the world. Seriously. And it's uncomfortable because I get to see it all the time. They'll walk up like so. I know there's not a lot of women in here tonight, but let's assume there's a lot of really hot women, and let's say there's this guy named Vikram. He'll walk into this bar and go, okay, what's going on, guys? Hey, girl, you want some? I have it all. And it's like, no, Vikram, you don't. I'm Indian too, I know we don't have it all. You're lying to them. We don't have it all. Oh, man. So I'll give you the perfect moment where I learned as a kid that Indian people aren't cool. In my culture, if any older person is tired, it's because they worked too hard the night before. That's it. That's the only reason. They went to work, they did a job that they didn't want to do, they went to a place they weren't excited to be at, and they just worked because they were scared their family would be out on the street. That's the scariest thing to Indian people. It's like, please God, let me stay in a shelter. Don't let me get out on the street. Street is dangerous. So, I was about 17, and I was playing cricket against a Caribbean team. Playing against a Caribbean team, and there was an older Caribbean dude who looked kind of tired. So, because I'm born in this very uncool culture, with very predictable reasons for being tired, I thought I was being cool. So I was like, hey man, you tired from working too hard? And he looked right at me and goes, no, why? Haroa. This is a 7-year-old Caribbean dude getting hangovers. How fucking cool is that? Can you imagine a 7-year-old Indian guy? No boy. Hangover. Hangover. The only thing he's referring to is the movie. That 7-year-old dude may have stayed up late watching that movie, and that was the coolest he will ever be, and that is the coolest Indian people will ever be, by association with that movie. I'm Samar Talks. Check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Give me money. Give me a job.